Spice Fam, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Welcome to our new subscribers because we have recently reached 800 subscribers. Thank you so much guys for supporting and for subscribing. We hope that you will enjoy this journey with us. In today's video, I will be showing you how I make a light and fluffy garlic herb bread. So if you're interested, keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, putting a post notification bell so you don't miss each time I do an upload. Now let's get into this video. To make this light, delicious garlic herb bread, we need some sugar, olive oil, and here I have some dried parsley, rosemary, as well as some small thyme or small leaf thyme. Here I have some water, flour, yeast, pink Himalayan salt, and I have here some grated garlic as well as a bit of green seasoning mix. Now that is just optional. Okay, so let's move on. To my mixer, I'm using my stand mixer today. I'm going to add in the flour, and I forgot to show you in the previous clip that I'll be adding in some of that flax chia blend. I'm adding in my sugar and the rest of the ingredients I did mention before. Once you have added that together, I'm just putting on my my dough hook, and I'm going to whisk it for a couple minutes just to make sure that it's well incorporated together before moving on to adding the other ingredients. Once that is done, I'm adding in the olive oil, and that really does help with the moisture of the bread. Next, I'm adding in some warm water. I'm just doing it a little at a time. I will leave the link in the description box below with all the ingredients and the measurements that I would have used for this recipe. So here it has formed into a sticky dough, and what I will do is allow it to knead for roughly 8 minutes. If you're doing it by hand, it will be roughly around 10 minutes. So once that sticky dough has formed, as you see here, we are next going to transfer it to a lightly greased bowl. So I'm just going to add in some oil, and I'm just going to grease that bowl. Also, I would love for you to let me know if you have made this bread before, and if you did, what did you do differently. So once that would have happened, as you can see here, bits and pieces of the seasonings in there. If you look carefully, I know that with the addition of the flax chia blend, it's a little bit more difficult to see all of it together really, but it's there. I am just going to gently roll it around in the bowl just to get some of that oil onto it, and then we are going to cover it and let it rest in a warm place in the kitchen for an hour or so, or until it has doubled in size. While that is happening, I'm just going to move on to making a topping, I like to call it. So I add some olive oil and some of the same seasonings or herbs, sorry, I would have added before, and I'm just going to whisk it together, and that is what we're going to use for the top of our bread. It's kind of like a watery paste. So I'm going to set that aside, and we are going to check the dough. So it has been roughly about an hour or so, and this is what our dough looks like. It has doubled in size. I'm just going to gently poof it down by pressing my hands into it just to deflate it, and we are going to return it back to the mixer, and we are going to knead it for another 3 minutes. So as you can see here, it's done. It's nice, it's loose, sticky, but still pliable enough to work with. Next, I'm just going to add some flour, which I did. I forgot to show the part. So I added some flour to my pastry mat, and I'm now going to put the dough there. But before I do that, here is my lightly greased pan, loaf pan that is, and you want to ensure that you do that. You don't want your bread to stick to the pan. So here I will be showing you 2 ways that you can do or fold your bread, or make your bread, or form your bread, I should say. First one is simply I just lightly knead it, and then just press it out into a suckle of some sort, and then I'm just going to roll it into itself as you see here, and that's the first option. The second option is just me gently kneading just like that, and then just rolling, and this is my preferred way of making my breads. Also, you can comment below, let me know how you like to fold or make your bread dough. Alright, so this is what it looks like, and next I'm just going to place it into my lightly greased pan. Once that is done, we are going to allow it to sit for a further 45 or so minutes, or until it has doubled in size. So here it is after about roughly 45 minutes, and it has doubled in size really well. I'm just going to take that paste, that oil paste, and just paste it all over or brush it all over the bread. This is a garlic herb bread. It's delicious, and I can tell you that this recipe had my kitchen smelling amazing with all the herbs and everything together. Y'all, it was so good. So I'm just going to continue brushing it until it is well um, saturated with that wonderful mixture, and then I'm going to place it into my preheated oven at 350 degrees for roughly 50 minutes or thereabout. Maybe more time, maybe less, depending on the oven that is being used. After that time, this is what our bread looks like. I just wanted to give you a closer look as to what it looks like. We are going to allow it to cool in the pan for roughly 10 to 15 minutes and then move it onto a rack, allow it to cool completely. So here's that lovely loaf of that light garlic herb bread. Y'all, it looks so good. So I'm just going to cut a slice so that you can see what the inside looks like. It's nice, it's fluffy, it's light, y'all. It's light. And let me tell you, I think I might have mentioned that in a previous video, that if you want your bread to be nice and light, you want to sift it a few times. All right, so that's what our bread looks like. As I said, you can see with some pieces of the herbs that was placed in it, but of course the flax chia blend kind of hides some of that. So here's a little bit of a closer look at it. This is what it looks like. I really do hope that you would have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to comment below, let us know what you think. Until the next one, see you. Bye.